Welcome to the channel. So in this video we're just going to go through Gravesend Cyclo Park. Here we're just going over the start finish point, which you do start on an incline, so a slight uphill, again up onto a straight, roll over, and then you'll start going on a decline downhill. Try and stay left here. I'm in the middle, only because there's riders on my left, but try and stay over to the left and then roll through. Take a nice flowing line, okay, and then out, and then you're on uphill. So you can see that it is quite a sharp bend. You will have to stop pedaling because you might pedal strike on that bend. So straight onto uphill, power through, try and stay on the back wheel. I've dropped off a little bit here. And then you're onto a straight. A few flowing bends left, okay, then onto a right. Nothing too technical. Get your gear set on this part of the race, because you can really build up some speed along here. You know, over 28-30 miles an hour, you could reach it easily. The start does sort of going downhill from about now. And then you'll flow through. Stay left here again. Power all the way through here. Power. Sort of stay in the middle of the track here and flow through. Stay away from the left because it is quite bumpy. And then power through. You don't need to stop cycling there at all. Just get in a good gear. Power all the way through. And then you're going to go into a flat section here with a few flowing turns again. A right into a left. As you come around this corner here, try and stay over to the right hand side. So from here, stay right. Should be able to start powering here still. Okay, you might need to brake here, or up nice and tall, get some windbreak, flow, stay right, because there's going to be a left turn straight away, so staying right here. Okay, and then again, just if you do stay nice and wide, you can pedal through this bend. You don't need to stop pedaling. You won't pedal strike if you stay nice and wide, which means you're not leaning over too much. Again here, move over to the left hand side of the track. Okay, power, pedal, let off now. Okay, and then again push over to the left hand side. Try and get on the back wheel if you are sort of mid or rear pack. Just going to go off to the left slightly. A few bends here, so we'll come up to a right here. So yeah, again just pedal through this one. If you stay wide and then come in. Again, you can see you're going on straight onto another right hand turn. Here, looking at the sort of drone footage, so sort of stay left here and then push over. So as you can see here, some of the guys are quite bad positioning here, like they're in the middle of the track, and that's why they're having to stop pedaling. Whereas if you do stay wide and flow into it, you can keep powering. You're going to come into a slight uphill here. Try and get some speed up here now, because it is a bit flatter. It does start to go into an incline here. It is short and sharp. It will slow you down if you don't roll through this. As you can see here, everyone's slowed down a little bit. Get your gears right, and then it will sort of flatten off here. But it is a steady uphill now all the way to the finish. No real turns now at all. This is where you'll find a lot of the attacks are as well, are on this part of the circuit. So be ready for people to sort of kick off the front. Okay, you're going to go all the way up this hill, and this is where there is a slight turn in the middle there, but you're not really going fast enough, so you don't really even notice it. As you can see here, it's a slight left. Okay, and then up underneath the bridge, and then up towards the finish. Yeah, so your sprint finish is going to be on an uphill, so make sure you time that well. Other things to know about the track: there's loads of great facilities, park, BMX track, there's like a kids little road circuit, there's a cafe. You have to pay for parking though. It does scan your license plates, make sure you pay for that. There's changing rooms and toilets. Overall, amazing facility. One of the best tracks I've been to here in the UK.